Let's make some soup stock. Um, it's something we like to do. It's super duper easy. All I do, this is turkey from Thanksgiving. I just saved whatever's left over and threw it in a bag and figured when we get to it, we get to it. Well, today I'm homesick. It's cold. We're gonna get to it. So all I do, I don't even thaw it out. I just cut it out. Put it. I got cold water in the stock pot. I got a gallon in right now. I had to put some more in, and I'm just gonna let it thaw out in there. This is kind of an all-day process. But I got all the, all that slime in the bottom of the pan. Everything is in these freezer bags. All your ribs, your liver, your neck, everything can go in the stock. That's what I like about stock. You really don't really even have to season anything because it's already cooked, but I do like putting a couple things in. Like for one, I throw a couple of onions in. You don't even have to. You don't have to do anything. Just chunk them in because we're gonna strain all this stuff out. So I don't have to skin them. I don't have to do anything. I'm just quarter them up and just because I feel like it kind of helps get the flavor in it. I can even throw that in there. It don't matter because we're gonna strain it all out. I like poblano peppers, my favorite pepper, so I throw them in there. You don't have to. You can put anything you want when you make yours. Like I said, this is going to be a soup stock base. Like if you want to make vegetable soup or whatever kind of soup that you might want turkey stock in. And that's really about all I do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put some pepper in it, just because I like the way it smells when it's cooking. Honestly, I guess I put about a teaspoon in it, and then I'll top it off with water. That's 2 gallons. All right, that's 3 gallons. And I'll put this back on this back eye and I'll just sit on low. And that's for probably an hour. I'll let it sit here on low because, like I said, everything's frozen. I want it to come up slow. And then we'll come back to you. Shut up. All right, it's been about an hour. Video in here. So I just brought it up real slow. It's just a slow simmer right now. So now I'm gonna crank the temperature up just a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it's all thawed out now. So now I'm gonna crank the temperature up to say I think I'm gonna put it on medium, just a little bit above. And we'll give it a little bit more time. I want to get that to a rolling boil for a little while, and then I'll back the temperature back down to low and let it simmer for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 hours, however long I feel like it takes. All right, let's check on it now. It should be boiling. Maybe probably a half hour or so. Oh yeah. And it smells good in here. Those peppers and everything it's really got the house smelling good. All right, I'll let it boil like that. I don't know how long. And then I'll turn it down and let it simmer. I'll let it boil probably at least half hour like that. Record? Okay. I got it all boiled down now. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to drain as much of it as I can. I don't know if this will hold it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to drain as much of it as I can through the colander. You want to get a look at it before I do it? See, it's got that good yellow color. That's what I was looking for. All right. And I will filter this a couple times, I guess. This is all I do. I just take big chunks and all, throw them through this colander the first time. All that skin and everything, and just takes too long. If I try to drain it through the small strainer, it'll take too long any other way. Yeah, I'm gonna get a close up of this in the pot. So that's how much it cooks down, and then when you take all the solids out. So now what I'll do, I gotta get my stuff set up. I'll get the quart jars and I'll get everything ready, and then I'll come back and show y'all what's next. You can turn it off now. All right, sorry, Ronnie. Okay, next step, I got everything heated up now the way I want it. Heated up well enough anyway. So I'm just gonna do one jar at a time. What I'll do from here, I'll grab a jar out of here. And I'll simply just strain it right into the jar. Okay, and that's about the head space I want, just a little over half an inch. And always when you're doing these jars, you always clean the lid, especially with something. Now this is kind of greasy. It's, you know, it's turkey, so it's kind of all that fat, turkey fat and stuff in it. So you want to, I take white vinegar, put it on paper towel, and I'm feeling for nicks and cracks the whole time I'm doing that. And I'll put a lid on. These are Ball lids. Ball does not recommend simmering your lids anymore. If it wasn't a Ball lid, I would simmer these lids and get them hot before I put them on. Ball does not recommend it. I figure they make them, they're supposed to know what they're doing. So set that right back in the counter. I may have 2 counters full.
You may have.
I need to look up the processing time. I think it's 25 minutes, but I'm not sure. Just a little dab more than that.
I think, I'm not sure.
All right. That little tab needs to be turned towards me. Because what I'm going to do now is just let this go, put the lid on it, let it start coming up to heat. Always, you get this. I always look through that, make sure you can see light. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but look through this vent. That's where the vent comes up on top, make sure it's light. Always make sure that valve jiggles up and down. Always make sure this seal's in good shape. And then just snap it on. It's sometimes easier said than done. All right. Now I got this set. I'm just barely above low. And I gotta wait for this thing to start venting. Once this starts venting, I need a good vent stream for 10 minutes. I'll show you all that when it gets there. When it starts venting, I'll vent for 10 full minutes to get the the pot full of steam. That's how you do your pressure canning. All right, I don't know how well you can see it, but I'm getting steam now. So I'll start a timer, and in 10 minutes I'll come back to you and show you what we do. All right, so now I've been venting for 10 minutes. She's really pumping out, and I'm gonna put the weight on. This is the weight for 10 pounds of pressure. My elevation, 10 pounds of pressure. Also have a gauge I can read. 10 pounds of pressure. All right. Turn my fire all the way on low, which is on this stove. That's just what works, all the way on low. Don't start your time until this starts jiggling or you get your gauge up 10 pounds of pressure. And in that case, it'll be 25 minutes for quarts, 20 minutes for pints. That's according to the bottle cookbook. See, my little valve is up. Pressure gauge is up to about 4 pounds, so it's on the way. It won't be just a few minutes. That'll start jiggling. I'll get 10 pounds, and I'll start the time. There's the finished product. I had one break when we got them out, and I'm starting another batch right now. I got the steam starting to hiss. So, thanks for watching.